if I've been completely honest with everybody, I'm really sick of the video game industry at the moment. And not anyone in particular, but the way that just I was starting to feel not very creative just playing video games. And I was getting in a bit of a mental stick with it. I didn't just want to sit here and just play video games for the sake of playing video games. And it was starting to really piss me off. So I stopped playing them. And I played Space Marine 2 again. So last time I was on stream, wasn't it? Because we did the 100% for Space Marine 2, right? And I was being my world bearers, wasn't I? Not my world bearers, my world eaters, because corn is sick. So Mrs. Aggie treated me to my first set of Warhammer. And since then, this fucking light is pissing me off. Look. That light is not that bright, man. I'm gonna have to sit like all the way back here. Hey, this light is disgusting. I hate it. And since then, I've got 20 berserkers in there. I've got a Master of Executions. I've got 3 Exalted 8-bound. What else have I got hanging about here? We won't talk about what's behind me. Lord on Juggernaut. This is all new, so you're gonna have to bear with me with the angles, but yeah. And I've also got 10 Jackals up there. Get rid of that. I ain't sponsored. Look, I'll just get back to what I was saying about the gaming stuff quickly before we open the box. Here, look, you can all take the piss out of my small hands now because you can fucking see them. You know what I mean? Look, Aggie's small hands. There's just something with video games in a minute that's just not hitting. You know, I played that Mistfall Hunter and it was great, wasn't it? And then I went back on to play it the next day, and I was like, oh, this is just a grind fest. And the game's good, but I think I'm just too fucking old to be bothering with sitting there grinding my ass off for a game like that again, which is annoying because I've been looking forward to it for like a year. But I'm only human, mate. I can't sit here. I don't want to sit here and pretend that I'm having a good time when I'm not having a good time. I've done that for too many years in my life. And this is something I always wanted to try, and I've been absolutely loving it. Look, I've changed my whole desk, fucking everything, mate. I feel comfy. I feel content. I'm not very good at it. But, you know, we want to progress. We want to progress. That's what it's all about. If each one looks better than the last, I'm happy, which those ones definitely do that I've already painted. And that's it. Am I going to play video games on stream again? Probably, yeah. But I think there'll be a bit more. I can't try and play the latest thing. None of them. I'm not even bothered about any of them, if I'm being really honest. Like, one of my friends shared me his Steam account. I've got every single Warhammer game ever made on there now if I want to play it, including like Vermintide and everything like that. I'd rather try that because it's a universe to get involved in. Like, I did it with Elden Ring, didn't I? And like, I played like 3,000 hours of that fucking game. I've made people guides. I've done challenge runs. Beat the game at level 1 because I'm fucking built different. But there's just nothing for me. There's nothing exciting anymore. There's not anything like. It seems that video games have a phase nowadays. It's like a phase, and it's like, oh yeah, it's sick for 2 weeks, and then nobody gives a shit about it because you've automatically got to go and get the next thing, and it's like, why can't you just enjoy what you got, man? Like, you know, I don't have the money to spend £80 multiple times a week to fucking play games that, one, I'm not really interested in, and I fell into the trap of buying it for content. It's not really the you in YouTube, is it? And that's what I want to try and do. I want to put the you back in YouTube. Like, this is still a game, man. This is very much a game. Do you know what's even better about this? I fucking own it and I can pick it up. It's another thing. It is what it is, you know? I want to sit here and have a good time with everyone. Like, let's be honest, even when I'm streaming games, you're here for me to shout at them. We're not actually talking about the game, are we? We just end up chatting between ourselves, and we're just, Aggie does whatever he does. And at the minute, I think for the foreseeable future, not just at the minute, it'll be doing mainly this, and then we might have a go at the latest Warhammer game or a Warhammer game I never played, or if there is something that's fantasy based, like I will play the Witcher games again. Oh, you can't see it because my camera's fucking different, can you? But I want to do a box opening of this, and I know it's not even new, but look, my best mate bought me this. Look, and I can actually do box openings as well. I'm doing the box opening on Monday, but that's a secret. It's fucking Gwent, mate. Look at it all. Look, how cool is that, man? Actual Gwent. But I'm saving that for when I go to The Witcher, because I will be doing it when I go and play The Witcher. I can't be just a Warhammer channel, but I can be a gaming channel because I like fantasy games and I like fucking fantasy war shit now, and it's part of a gaming hobby. So I don't like all this. You have to be fucking niche. It's bullshit, which probably breaks every single rule of YouTube. But I'm not really fucking bothered, to be honest. Like, it's hard to explain. I've been waiting for ages to get this off my chest and actually speak to people that give a shit about what I do on here. I don't like the whole, you have to niche this and you have to do that. And it's like, why can't I just fucking be myself and do what I want within sub-niches, if you like? Gaming is gaming, right? It doesn't have to be, I'm an Elden Ring gamer. I'm a Call of Duty gamer. Why can't I just be a gamer that's just a generalised gamer that likes playing the fantasy games? He likes playing actual board games with cards, and he likes building his own fucking games. Why can't I be that dude? And that's when I just thought about it. I do what I want. All my community is fucking loyal. You know, they all come just to hang out with me. The thing is, like, yeah, it's like the 100% grind was great. I was getting to play games I never played before, blah, you know, all of that stuff. But then I go and look at trying to put this is why there's been no content on my channel, because like video content. I live stream all the time because I like it. I like hanging out with you lot, don't I? But the reason there's been no videos on the channel is because I can't figure out a way that I can make my 100% or platinum video any different to the hundreds of thousands of other people that do the same thing. Now that might seem extremely stupid, but because like, yeah, oh, it's easy views, it's easy this and it. Yeah, but I don't want it to be easy. I spent my whole life trying to be fucking different from other people and not follow a trend or a path or whatever. I don't want to do that. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I'm really enjoying this. And all the time I'm enjoying this, I'm not going to sit on stream and play a video game that I feel sometimes, not because of you guys, because of how the whole ecosystem of YouTube works. I want to sit here and build and paint these. If I'm playing video games I don't really want to play, then I'm going to neglect my hobby because I'm going to have to feel like I have to play a video game. Otherwise, I'm going to fail. Like, I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm sticking my two fingers up to YouTube and saying, I'm just going to be me. Look what we were doing last year. Like, we were doing disgusting numbers on stream last year, weren't we? We was averaging like 800 people a stream for like a good 6 months. And then something in life happened, which I'm not going to repeat because it's personal. And then I had to take time off because of this thing that happened. I came back and it was like I started YouTube all over again. I understand that's why it works, but I don't want to have to sit. But like, you need to bear in mind, it took me 4 months of just us normal lot hanging out before we actually kicked into that algorithm area. Do you know what I mean? I haven't got the patience or the inner strength to sit there and grind for 9 hours a day, streaming 6 days a week again. And I'm really sorry if that disappoints anyone, but I just haven't got. I'm getting older now, mate. I'm getting more ill as I get older. I don't have time for it. I can't do it. And then video editing gets neglected because I'm constantly like trying to play a game 9 hours a day. Like, fair play to people that do it. Absolutely. I still watch them. I watch Jazza and that all the time, don't I? Because I love it. I can't, in myself, I haven't got that in me anymore. I can't. I'm just a normal geezer, mate. I'm not going to try and pretend to be something that I'm not. Never been like that. But yeah, so to kind of like a nail in it, if you like, nail in the coffin. I've quit trying to be what YouTube expect me to be because I don't want to be that person. You know, I'm 40 years old now. I don't want to sit here for 9 hours a day playing a video game if I don't really want to play it. But I am going to start getting into wargaming, which is what I enjoy. And you can all take the piss out of my fucking small hands. Not that you didn't before, but you know. But yeah, I started painting these. You're gonna see the evolution now. This one, that was my first ever painting job, and I wasn't happy with it. Well, I was, because it was my first one. But then I tried something different, and I just didn't follow any rules whatsoever. That's the one you've seen on the community tab. Added a bit of gore, tried to do the whole verdigris thing. I went in the garden and threw dirt at it. And then I bought this guy off Vinted. And I really feel like my painting really kind of stepped up a mark on this one. I hope you can see that. Well, like this first one, if we turn this into a video, I'll get my phone out. But this one is, my paint is laid on so thick. This one was called for an experiment because he wasn't bright and cheerful. Like, you know what I like? I like all my dark fantasy nonsense, don't I? That one came out all right. But then I feel like my painting really picked up with this one. Like, you know, I worked on the skin tone. I tried to work on a little bit of rust underneath. Bit of gore on it. Kit bashed this one up here in case I want to use him in the army that I'm building. Tested the trousers because I've got to paint a load of jackals. So he came out really well. And then last night, finished this one. This was the last test before I paint all 20. And I am super fucking happy with that. Like, my paints are thinned a lot better. This is a kit bashed one, by the way, with just bits I had left over. But the paints are better. The highlights are better. Look, you can even see them better in the lighting. It's just a lot neater, and I'm really happy with it. And I've kind of learned through trial and error. Like, I've fucking broke a few models, but like it's good. Got a proper base in with sand and a skull on it. Oh, we didn't know Aggie could paint, could we? Aggie didn't know he could paint either. But yeah, it's good, man. This is what we're doing. Sorry for my shit camera. I want to say goodbye properly. Thank you so much, everybody. Billy's all round. Don't judge me, it's a blue one. And I will see you very, very soon. Wednesday. Keep an eye on the posts in the Discord, all right? I love you all very much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And remember, don't be a fucking sausage. All right? Cheers, mate.